大家好，我是夏来，
我是夏来小妹。
So I've been up here about 7 hours. That includes hike time and work time. Pretty exhausting, a lot of work, a lot of hard work. So it takes me about an hour to get back. Use up what little energy I have left. And then I get to start the 2-day recovery process.
今天这个故事并不是最新的案件，但是在我看完之后啊，我感到非常的震惊。我告诉你之后，你也一定会非常的震惊，我觉得。所以我决定拿出来和你一起分享。这个确实是老案，10几年前的老案件。今天这个故事呢，不是我主讲啊，也不是你主讲，当然啊，是一个叫 Peter Keller 的人主讲。因为 Peter 把他整个杀青的这个过程全部用摄像机拍了下来，从他一开始有杀青的这个念头开始，这个计划持续了整整8年。在这个8年中，他像一个正常的中年男人一样，上班、下班、回家吃饭，过年、过节、过家庭日。但是每周就是有这么1天，也可能是2天，他叫这个是个人日，就是要去他自己的那个地方，
就是要去计划去了。
记录了他从一个普通的中年男人到最后杀青的所有的转变。
I'm getting pretty close to that time. This is what I got to do. I don't even question it anymore. Point, I don't know what's going to happen. I may get caught right away. I mean, I could basically be dead in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know. It's all up to chance at this point. Here, thinking about stuff.
点个订阅，加个关注，开个小铃铛。觉得故事还不错的话，顺便购买，超级感谢。
另外，我们的会员频道瞎聊打气大家庭已经开通啦，期待大家的加入。
Well, it's about 2 weeks before the end. This is going to be my last video, probably before till after that. That's terrible.
Peter Keller 1967年2月5日出生在一个看似普通的家庭，他在风景如画的北本德小镇长大，早年的大部分时间都被太平洋北部郁郁葱葱的绿色植物和宁静的风景所包围。朋友和熟人形容他为保守而内向的人。当 Peter Keller 和 Lynette Keller 结婚的时候，他的生活发生了转变。他们分享了生活中的点点滴滴。
And I was in high school, but I just, wasn't interested. And then I met him again. And he was so sweet, became like best friends. He said one of these days he wanted to get married and have kids. And he asked me what I wanted. And I said, I want to get married. So then my sister, we were getting along at the time. She really liked him. And she said, well, you got to just, you're going to regret it if you don't. He started talking to him about marriage. And I was like, dude, I told you I don't want to get married. Stop pressuring me. We've only officially been together for 3 months. He actually started within a month. And I was just like, no, you got to stop. So finally, a little over 3 months, he asked me to marry him. I was like, of course I'll marry you. And I grabbed the ring and put it on my finger. I was just so excited.
后来他们一起迎来了女儿 Kaylin 的降生。之后他们全家搬到了华盛顿州。 Peter 曾在普雷斯顿一家商店修理电脑。 Lynette 因为工伤无法继续全职工作，她依靠政府的补助金生活。2011年女儿高中毕业。
All right. So how do you feel, Kayleen?
Husband's great. He really is. He's very respectful to me.
All right. So how do you feel, Kayleen?
No more high school, yay!
Feel different? No?
You don't feel different? You got a new life ahead of you. No more freaking school. Well, high school.
Yeah. You got till tomorrow to get your stuff out of the house. So.
No. She's in with us forever. Sorry, Carson. Forever.
女儿和父亲就特别的像，她也喜欢拍，所以她自己有一个 YouTube 的频道，她就每天在家里也拍，自己也拍，反正24小时就拿这个摄像机，
而且也很喜欢把自己展示在别人面前。
对的。
Hi everyone. My little puppy's looking outside. Okay, I got a lot of stuff to show you guys that I'm going to put in my store. I'm so excited. This is bag 2. And I had so much fun making these too. You guys got a lot of products in here. But I want to first show you, look at Dino. He just got a haircut a couple days ago. My husband was like, he's looking too scruffy. I am a very shy person. And doing these videos really helps me open myself, because I figured if somebody doesn't want to watch it, then don't watch it. I'm not forcing you to. So these videos really help, and he really helped me. My husband, a few months ago, went out and bought me this big recliner for my back, and I just now starting to use it, and he's so happy. Usually I just sit on the left seat. I love this chair. He's here, he's supporting me, he takes care of me. Even though I can't go back to work and I'm home in pain all the time, he gave me my scrapbooking room with my dream come true. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Pretty much this is my anniversary present. I'm so thankful that my husband was able to give me that so I could stock up on supplies for me. And I also got some stuff for you guys too. Even my husband was looking at this and was just like, oh my gosh, look at the detail.
When you took a picture of me and sold me on eBay,
I'm so sorry.
what are you doing?
Bill, I could have used your support. I came straight from the airport as soon as I heard. Yeah, I don't like that number.
Come on, talk.
从2004年开始 ，Peter 着力于建造属于自己的世界。这个是他10几岁开始就有的这个梦想。他在森林中建造一个他称为叫 camper 的地方，他叫这个地方叫地堡。这个地方非常难找，他停完车之后还要上山再徒步1个小时才能到达。所有的材料都需要 Peter 自己徒步带上山。这个地堡呢，主要是由原木和水泥及其他材料制成，结构延伸至山坡20英尺，有2层和多个舱口。
This winter has been, just to show just how brutal it was. Well, we had a big ice storm. This is one of the trees that's fallen down over the trail. Kind of another one over there. Just a lot of damage. Branches down everywhere. Makes it a little more difficult to get through, but I don't want to move it. I'd like to keep it as hard to get through here so nobody will come out here. Today we're hauling up a 55-pound pack. Basically a big bottle full of beans that's about 45 pounds, and some winemaking stuff, and then just the weight of the gun in the pack. So a little lighter than what I have been doing. Doing pretty good. Really got a lot of stuff up. I mean, basically I can last months up here without ever leaving. I've got propane, gasoline, food, soap, all supplies. So really set right now.
2012年 ，Peter 完成了地堡的建设，他花了大约8年的时间。地堡里有什么呢？有步枪，有手枪，有弹药，有瞄准镜、防弹衣、木头和由金属垃圾桶制成的炉子、食物和汽油罐。因为附近有一条小溪，所以他就用那个 PVC 管把那个水引到那个地堡里面，就有供到了水源。然后它这个地堡里面还有一个通风系统，
它是可以在里面生存一段时间的。
对的，母女俩呢，其实意识到 Peter 在外面搞点什么小动作哦，甚至呢有一次 Peter 带女儿去爬山的时候，还路过了自己的这个小地堡。但是由于案件最后没有结局，所以我们现在都不知道母女俩是不是进去过，或者说母女俩去过几次，这个都不知道。
悬案啊？
不是悬案，就是到最后大家都死了，所以3个都死了。所以没有结局。
One of my projects today is to take all this wood that I've cut up recently and stack it up, pull it down, a little bit more out of the way, hidden, so if somebody stumbles out here, it not as noticeable. I just haven't been able to do it because it's just been so wet and nasty. But today is a good day, nice and sunny, fairly dry, And so that's what I'll do. Well, I finished moving the wood up here. This is where it used to be. And that's where it is now, all nicely stacked. Pretty well hidden. And I covered up a lot of the marks with tree branches from the ice storm. So that part's done. Very tiring. Oh.
从各个方面来看啊，Peter 一家都是典型的家庭，在郊区的家里过着平凡的生活。随着时间的流逝，从2004年开始 ，Peter Keller 的举止发生了变化。朋友和家人注意到他退出了社交活动，他越来越沉迷于世界末日的场景。Peter Keller 周围的人并不知道他过着双重生活，一方面他保持着正常的外表，像一个看似普通的丈夫和父亲一样过着自己的日常生活；另一方面，他被一种对即将到来的世界末日的偏执恐惧所吞噬，这种恐惧最终会驱使他做出难以形容的行为。一股险恶的暗流正在滋长，最终酿成了令人震惊的暴力结局。
Well, before, a while ago, I used to sit here and think, this whole thing is just crazy at times, and then I'd think about it, and it would make sense, and it's like, okay, this is what I got to do. But, now, I guess with time, I just think that way all the time, that this is what I got to do. I don't even question it anymore. It just seems like everything makes so much sense now. Just the more I've thought about it, the more I understand it. I don't really feel bad about it. It's just the way it is. Certain things happen that cause this to happen. So, just kind of accepted it and just rolling with it.
2012年4月头开始 ，Peter 开始大量的录制视频。视频的主要内容是什么啊？就是他告诉每一个人，我要开始实施计划了。他一步一步的，
他告诉每一个人，
就是
刚要实施计划了。
对，
那
每一个人是指谁，对吧？
不是啊，对，一是每一个人他是指谁，二这些人不会去阻止他吗？
他有一个 YouTube 频道，他告诉人们啊，世界末日要到了，然后他告诉人们他在挖这个，然后他还告诉人们怎样
挖洞。
告诉每一个人，他就通过这个 YouTube 这个频道来告诉每一个人。
Well, it's about 2 weeks before the end. This is going to be my last video, probably before till after that. That's terrible. This winter's been pretty brutal. It's been really slowing me down. I was hoping to be done about a month ago, but it's just constantly snowed, and last month has just been really, really wet and rainy, and it's just couldn't do anything for a long time. But I'm hoping now that the weather is going to change. It looks like it's getting better. It's starting to switch over. Can finally get everything up here and finish this off. Finally do what I have to do and get it out of the way. At this point, I don't know what's going to happen. I may get caught right away. Basically, if I get caught, I'm just going to shoot myself. So, I could basically be dead in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know. It's all up to chance at this point. So, I don't think anyone knows where I'm at. But if they put it together, who knows? At this point, I have to take that chance. So, it's just going to be a point of, go as far as I can. I do have my escape, and that's death. I can always shoot myself, and I'm okay with that. So, I'm getting to the point where just trying to live and pay bills and live as a civilian and go to work, it just freaks me out. It's actually more comfortable for me to think about living out here, robbing banks, pharmacies, just taking what I want for as long as I can. At least it'll be exciting. It won't be boring. And I don't have to worry about Lynette or Kayleen. And everything will be taken care of. It'll just be me. So.
直到2012年4月22日 ，Peter Keller 的真正黑暗面被揭露。凌晨时分，他有条不紊地在家中用0.22口径的手枪杀害了41岁的妻子和18岁的女儿，两人均是头部中弹，不幸身亡。甚至他还杀死了自己家的狗。后来 ，Peter 在身上放了一个塑料的容器，打开了厨房的炉子，开始烧家，而他自己则跑到树林里的那个地堡。在房屋起火之后，邻居拨打了911。早上8点45分，消防人员赶到，迅速扑灭了火焰。好在这场火只有在厨房发生，并没有危及到房间的其他区域。警方在家中发现了7个煤气罐，放置在整个房间和管道。
哇，那煤气罐没有爆炸啊！要是他，那么肯定本来他想煤气罐可以爆炸，然后就一下子就
对了，对的，他的目的就是这个，但是好在没有爆炸，
邻居及时发现了。
妻子和女儿的尸体呢，也在家中的卧室被发现。很明显 ，Peter 就是凶手。随即，警方发出了逮捕令，他将面临2个1级谋杀罪名和1个1级纵火罪。你的猜测和警方就是一样的。Peter 那个时候要烧屋子，就是想毁灭他那个地堡的。他造地堡不是说我过去我就挖了，他要画图的。他想毁灭所有的证据，地堡图啊，具体位置。
那他就很笨啊！你那个地堡图为什么不放在地堡里呢？放在家里面啊？
哎，你怎么这么聪明？
大家也会有这个疑问的呀。侬都已经扫了该隐蔽嘛，侬拿地图摆了屋里向，那么有毛病吗？
They had photographs that Keller had taken on the mountainside as he's constructing this bunker, from nothing's there to a little bit more to a little bit more. In one of the photos, you can see, I couldn't see it. It looked like a power line in the distance. So you're looking off the mountain toward, which would be North Bend, the city. You can barely see this power line and something else. Again, I didn't think it was a power line. But our detective, Mike Mellis, says, I think that's a power line. I think that down there is probably the city. And then according to these other photos, there's a couple streams nearby. So he does a lot of investigation and says, well, it's got to be in one of these 2 points then. And I'm like, I don't know how he came up with that, but he was exactly wrong.
但是天不如他所愿，火势并没有像他预期的那样发展，警方就找到了那个地堡的图和照片，以及他的录像等等。虽然警方花了大量的人力在山林中寻找，但是没有结果。但好在丛林中的徒步旅行者那里得到了消息，警方找到了 Peter 的那辆1994年的丰田皮卡车，跟着，然后皮卡车不是足迹吗？就是泥地上的足迹吗？跟着足迹，最终在2012年4月27日，特警队发现了 Peter 的那个地堡，他看都看不到，很隐蔽。
You guys on the number 3 side, can you get to that window and break it out or throw a gas in there?
Brian, there looks like a slot or a window that's propped open in the back, directly towards the dirt wall, but I couldn't see it. He's got something over it. Maybe you guys can throw a log through it or something.
But if we throw a number 2 in that ditch, it should cycle right up. The tarp should push it right into the structure. That's dissipating finally. The first one you sent in is dissipating. You want me to throw a 98 under the window, the open window where we first gassed?
Yeah, if you can do it from your position.
在那里可以闻到柴火炉冒出来的烟味。4月28日早上10点左右，他们用炸药等物品来松动周边的泥土，在尝试了2次之后，终于警方成功的进入了 Peter 的这个地堡，而就如他计划的那样，他已经自杀了。
I'm getting wrapped up, getting ready to leave. I don't know if you can see me, but kind of one last look at everything. That's my fireplace, wood stove, whatever. Pretty dark. Now we're going upstairs. This is where most of my supplies are. Pretty well stocked up. My window. Looking down on the wood stove. And that pretty much wraps it up for the day.
Peter 犯下令人震惊的罪行之后，调查人员深入研究了他的生活的各个方面，发现了一个令人毛骨悚然的维度，揭示了他日益恶化的精神状态。据透露，Peter 维护着一个 YouTube 频道，他在其中发布的视频深入了解他的末日准备和生存主义生活方式，非常令人不安。
对啊，他是准备了末日，然后生存主义的话，为什么会自杀呢？
就跟他自己说的视频一样，他在杀了老婆跟孩子之后，他可能1天就被警察逮捕了，2天就被警察逮捕了，所以他要躲在那里，直到他认为警察会找到他。然后在警察来之前，他选择自杀，而不是选择去坐牢啊、审判啊，等警察来死刑啊，或者是这样，
就是一直要扛到警察
最后1分钟。对，这个地保是为了扛最后1分钟的，而不是为了来躲避警察的查找的。
他这个心态有问题。
在视频中，Peter 简述了他的世界末日的信念，展示了他的精心建造的地下城堡，并分享了生存策略和技巧。YouTube 频道成为了解一个处于边缘的男人的心灵的可怕窗口，让观众既着迷又不安。因为这个看似普通的家庭男人与他所怀有的黑暗世界末日愿景之间的脱节，这些视频的曝光给整个故事添加了一份神秘的色彩。
Horses and Parks guides us underground into what was Peter Keller's home away from home for the past 8 years.
Peter Keller 的故事令人难以忘怀，提醒我们在看似平凡的生活表面下，可能隐藏着一层黑暗。这个故事就到这里结束了，
感谢阿姨的分享，
下个视频再见，拜拜，
拜拜。